Hairspray, the movie adaptation of the Broadway musical, was released in theaters in 2007. It tells the story of Tracy Turnbell, a heavy-set girl with dreams of being on the Corny Collins dancing show in the 1960s, at the height of the civil rights. When the show cancels its Negro Day, Tracy finds friends and a cause to fight for as they work towards becoming a integrated hit show in Baltimore. Ignoring the dancing, singing, Zac Efron, and John Travolta in drag, the focus of this movie is racial integration. Reviews for the New York Times called it unknowingly corny and unabashedly utopian. From a first glance, the film can seem to water down the issues of integration and the civil rights movement into 5-minute musical numbers, as the story is told from Tracy's perspective and deals with issues of accepting yourself and body positivity, along with its other messages.
Don't make me do it, Tracy.
Ma, it's changing out there. You'll like it. People who are different, their time is coming. Hey mama, look around. Everybody's grooving to a brand new sound. Hey mama, follow me. I know something's in you that you wanna set free. So like go with the past now. Say hello to the love in your heart. Yes, I know that the world's spinning fast now. You gotta get yourself a brand new start. Hey mama, welcome to 60.
So does this story deal with its message of integration effectively when viewed today? Perhaps what gave it such popularity was the time in which it was released. Relevant messages and full-throttle humor of the piece began touching audiences who found the musical adaptation of The Heavy Girl Who Became an Overnight Sensation on the Corny Collins Show to be exactly what they needed in an era of anxiety following the 9/11 disaster. It was upbeat, fun, and had a serious message. Who could ask for more for the entertainment dollar? No doubt there are hundreds of teenage girls using Good Morning Baltimore for audition pieces in high school plays. Yet when you look at the film's plot, the conflict is resolved very quickly with little to no repercussions. This is the fear in presenting civil rights matters as easy to fix. Kennedy Randall of the American Prospect writes, "Influences upon the public memory of the civil rights era is composed of those who seek to domesticate the movement, homogenize it, and make it universally palatable. They delete from the movement's history." Hairspray is not remembered for the slower parts of the film, as Queen Latifah delivers multiple numbers that help reflect the issues the movie tries to present. But is it enough? Maybe. The hard thing about movies like these when they age is how relevant the issues are today, and are we doing the historical factor justice? A.O. Scott reviewed Hairspray and said the following: "Hairspray does not seriously propose that Tracy and her new African-American friends face equivalent forms of injustice, but it does make the solidarity between them feel like an utterly natural, intuitive response to the meanness and arrogance of their common enemies." I think Hairspray isn't bad. It certainly isn't the best at showing the complexity of the civil rights, but the musical the world sets itself in asks us to hold our suspension of disbelief. A world where it takes one march and breaking into a live show to create integration, where the fat girl gets the guy and everyone with a stick up their butt is told to cool it or get out. It does keep the spirit of the civil rights movement alive, even if it is through rose-colored lenses. The civil rights movement should be a source of pride and inspiration. If there is one thing this movie does best, it's the characters being proud of who they are.
As it comes speeding down the track, child, yesterday is history, and it's never coming back. 'Cause tomorrow is a brand new day, and you don't know what comes next. Keep spinning round and round, and my heart keeps time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums, then I found my way. You can't stop the beat ever since the first saw the light. A man and woman like to shake it on a Saturday night. So I'm gonna shake and shimmy it with all of my might today. You can't stop the motion of the ocean or the rhythm of the flow. You can try to stop the paradise we're dreaming of, but you cannot stop the rhythm of the ones in love to stay.
Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to see more kind of essays in these formats, I do like talking about films. I had to cut it short for time purposes and the fact that this is related to a school project, but go ahead, hit subscribe, hit the like button. check out the channel. I do a variety of crazy stuff on here. There are ways to support me creatively down linked below on Ko-Fi and Patreon. My Instagram and Twitter and TikTok are all down there. Feel free to click through. Thank you again for watching. Bye.